And lastly, number 7, keep it positive. Choose to make your church attendance, choose to make the gathering a positive experience. Is everything perfect here? Of course not. Of course not. I was talking to somebody just via text this morning, and they said, "Oh, I wish this person would come see you guys because, they're not going to be bothered by all the real, production that goes on in the bigger churches." And I said, "Yes, you know what? You're going to be safe from any high-level production at Spring Creek Fellowship. Okay? If all the grand trappings of a high production service bother you, Spring Creek Fellowship has a place for you." Everything's not perfect, but our attitude impacts our experience. I have noticed something. When parents are negative about church, the next generation rarely stick with it. There's not a whole lot of kids with negative parents. There's families that after church every week, they go out and they have fried preacher for lunch. Now, hey, if you want to find fault, you've come to the right place. I got lots of faults. I got lots of shortcomings. But if you sit there at lunch and you rehearse the shortcomings of the preacher or the worship team or the Sunday school class or the coffee, whatever it is, if you sit around and talk negatively about church, the next generation isn't going to want any part of that. It makes sense. We all want to have a positive experience. We try to make this a positive experience for you. We have a variety of music, encouraging teaching, coffee. We want a kids ministry that your kids want to come back to. One of the highest compliments for our kids ministry is when I hear parents come and say, "We were going to skip this morning, but my kids were dragging me out of bed." They said, "No, we got to go to church." I love that. That's the highest compliment we could ever have. We can't stand the preaching, we can't stand the music, but our kids wanted to come to church. But we need to bring the positivity. Speak positively about your church, about the service, about the people. Isn't God good? Didn't you enjoy that new song? Wasn't that a good word? Wasn't it great seeing Addie today? Addie just turned 104 this last week. Isn't that exciting? Find something to be positive about.